Yo, what is going on guys, it's the Epic Guy back with another video. And guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to create integration type of designs. Maybe this design isn't that good, but it all depends on your creativity. So what are integration designs? Integration designs are if you add an object to your design and you add some text to it. The text is living inside of the object, and I'm gonna show you some examples right over here. So as you can see, these are some examples. I'm gonna show you how you can create these. These are pretty decent to create, and it depends on your creativity how you mess with all of that. And if you do enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button down below and also subscribe to my channel for more design tutorials like these. And I'm the Epic Guy, and let's begin.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
So guys, I'm gonna show you how to create these integration type of designs. So this is the design I've created in Photoshop. It is not that, like cool. I was just trying something out and I made this. So it looks pretty decent, and I've lowered down the opacity of the text. I don't know why, but I felt like, I can increase the opacity like that. So yeah. But anyways, this is the design I created. So you see how the D is actually submerged with that shoe, like it's going behind that shoe. This is what integration basically is. So this one more design that I created, I'm just gonna show you right over here like this. So this is the design I created. So I'm gonna show you how to create this smoke type of designs. So what you wanna do is go to the link in the description. I'll leave a link for these smoke bombs, so you can find some smoke bombs and make one of yourself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get one of these smoke bombs like this. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. So I'm gonna get one of these smoke bombs into Photoshop, and what you wanna do, you wanna click on File, New, and set the width as 1280, or you can set it to 1920, and set the height as 720 or 1080. It depends on your design. So just click on OK. Now this will be, like a white plain background will be here. So just right click on this layer and click on layer from background. So once you've done that, you can just disable this layer and you can start dragging your own stuff into it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab the brush tool and I'm gonna create a new layer, and I'm gonna set the color to black, and I'm gonna fill it just like that. Pretty easy, right? So I'm just gonna drag some photos over here, so as you can see, it looks pretty nice. So what you want to do is you want to find a font, like clean font. I'm using Uni Sans thin caps, so you can find like Nexa bold or Century Gothic will also work for this. I'm just gonna type smoke. I'm gonna set the color as white and I'm gonna make it bigger. Font and setting like these, you see that. Yep. So set your font and just align it. So I'm just gonna align it properly over here. So if you want to know how I spawn that, it's Ctrl+T. So yeah, these rulers aside, and you need to right click on it and click on rasterize type and click on rasterize layer. Well, if it will be already rasterized. So now you want to zoom in by like holding Alt and using your scroll button and decreasing the opacity of the text itself. So now here comes the fun part. Find some points where you think like that the smoke or anything can overlay the text. Like you see some points over here like these and some points over here like these, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna speed up this part. It depends all upon your creativity, and it is pretty straightforward. So with that being said, I'm just gonna start. So make sure to set your eraser size about 20 to 50 depending on how much part you're doing, and also make sure to set the hardness to 0%. as you can see, we're pretty much done over here, and you see how that smoke is overlapping the letters and stuff, and you can go in more depth into this. I've done it just like, you know, like a real quick edit. If you go more into depth of the, you know, texture of the smoke bomb or whatever you are integrating, it will look really nice. So guys, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some color corrections to this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna group these layers and open this group and add, you know, like a brush, like a outer glow effect, creating a new layer. I'm putting it below and selecting the brush tool with 0 hardness, like 1%. I'm just gonna, 0 hardness, and selecting a color like this and just centering up that and lowering down the opacity of that looks pretty clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new layer on top of everything, and I'm gonna zoom out, like really zoom out, and create the brush tool very big and select the color as white. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little, you know, like a light effect to this, like that, you see, like that light effect. Something like this looks nice, and lowering down the opacity just a little bit and keeping it above all layers is our motive. So we're gonna add some brightness and contrast now, like that. Something like that would look nice. Some exposure, like some offset and some gamma correction, you know, like offset should be like that. Of course, some color balance. So color balance depends all on you. I'm just gonna setting it to like a bluish purplish kind of thing, you know, and adding a simple S curve. Boom. So there you go guys, you have your design created over here. I'm just gonna remove these rulers and I'm gonna add some final effects to this. As you can see, there's some, you know, text still doing something. So I'm just gonna, like that. Something else we need to do? Nah. Okay guys, so that's about this video guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button below.